Supreme Master Qinghai International Association Relief News Update from Japan. Late on Saturday, April 9th, a new 6.1 magnitude tremor struck off the southwestern coast of Japan. However, there were fortunately no reports of casualties or damage, and no tsunami warning was issued, since the historic 9.0 magnitude quake and devastating tsunami on March 11th. Japan's National Police Agency has confirmed more than 12,900 fatalities and over 14,900 listed as missing, not including an incalculable number of people who may forever be unaccounted for. As of Saturday, April 9th, over 153,000 people remained in evacuation centers.
やっぱり何人かの人がこの地域でも亡くなられて、その人たちを全員救うことができなかったっていうのは私としては残念に思ってます。一人でも多く救いたかったんだけども。
でたちまちですね、なんて言うんでしょう、電線とか家とかいろんなものが一気に持ち去られていく時にですね、見た感じもすごかったんですけれども、音が何ていう表現したらいいかわからない音がバリバリでもメリメリでもいろんなすごい音が混ざり合った音がこの辺りを全部包むような形でいろんな意味で味わったことのない恐怖感というのを味わいました。私も家は2階はちょっと残ったんですけれども、多分これからは住めないんじゃないのかなと思ってます。
家族はどうなっ
家族はちょっと一人ね失いましたけれども、でもまずみんな同じような状況なので、でもこの辺りの人たちは本当に忍耐強くて、この津波のあった日からもうすでにみんなで支え合って頑張っていこうということで、あそこの避難場所で暮らしていますから、これからもそういう気持ちをですね大事にして長くなると思うんですけれども。
In response to the disaster, Supreme Master Qinghai had donated $80,000 in aid with all her love and sorrowful prayers, while asking that our association members, including the medically trained, please go to comfort those most in need, especially the elderly and young together. Saying that expenses would be reimbursed, she also requested that they bring emergency supplies such as medicine, along with copies of her book, The Dogs in My Life, to comfort their hearts. With contributions from our worldwide association members, the combined donations total more than $172,000.
Apart from this amount, our association members from Japan, Formosa or Taiwan, and South Korea, who have been working in the disaster area, also covered their own travel and related expenses of over $21,300. Upon arriving in Japan on March 31st, our association's South Korean relief team immediately went to assess the situation in Iwate Prefecture.
この赤崎地区には5000人が住んでいます。5000人のうち半分ぐらいは津波で家を流されたり壊されたりしています。
After returning to Tokyo to purchase and prepare necessities, our association members again headed for Iwate Prefecture, taking a long detour overnight to avoid a warning radius of 80 kilometers around the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant. Although fuel supplies were scarce and many roads severely damaged, they were successful in arriving at the disaster relief warehouse in Akasaki of Ofunato City, where they donated 20 10-kilogram bags of rice and 18 boxes of cookies, as well as needed mattresses, pillows, and 400 t-shirts, in addition to 80 copies of Supreme Master Qinghai's #1 international bestseller, The Dogs in My Life. The relief team then went to Kamaichi Commercial High School, a shelter for 140 victims, and distributed 42 10-kilogram bags of rice as well as fresh water and clothes.
それでもね、世界の人たちがこうして協力し合って非常にありがたいと思って、本当に地球は一つだというのを感じております。
スプリームマスターさんには 今回で4回目か5回目ぐらいこちらの方に足を運んできていただいています。施設の中はもちろんですけれども、この地域で避難されているたくさんの方々に物資がおかげさまで行き届くようになっています。今まであまり入ってきてませんので、本当にありがたく思ってます。はい、はい。スプリングマスターさんにつきましてはベジになってエコを実践ということで地球を救うというお考えのようですけれども、確かに私どもも地球温暖化や何やらについてはお考え正しい部分がたくさんあると思いますので、皆さんに発信できるようにそういったこともやらせていただければと思っていますので、今後ともどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。すみません。助かります。もうね、
Meanwhile, at the damaged Fukushima Daiichi nuclear complex, plant operator Tokyo Electric Company, or TEPCO, has begun installing an enclosure around reactor number 2, where a leak had previously been seeping highly irradiated water into the Pacific Ocean. Reinforcements include 7 steel sheets and a 120-meter wide fence to prevent more leaks of toxic water. Workers are also trying to remove highly contaminated water from a concrete tunnel at the reactor after levels began rising since the leak into the ocean was halted on Wednesday. At the same time, they continue pumping nitrogen into the number 1 reactor to prevent an explosive hydrogen buildup.
The discharge of radioactive water into the sea is also continuing through Sunday, a day longer than previously planned, due to delays caused by Thursday's powerful aftershock. TEPCO also hopes to gain more insight on how to proceed with restoration work via a small remote-controlled helicopter being flown in to survey the plant.
Meanwhile, the Pakistan Atomic Energy Commission announced on Friday that it had detected traces of atmospheric radioactive iodine that was believed to have traveled from the Japanese facility. Also that day, China's General Administration of Quality Supervision, Inspection, and Quarantine said it was widening a ban on the import of farm produce to 12 total areas that include Tokyo, as well as 11 other prefectures.
Radioactivity continues to be found in fish, this time near the city of Iwaki in Fukushima Prefecture, where radioactive cesium over the legal limit for consumption was discovered on Saturday.
Our appreciation, Japanese and international governments, relief personnel, and nuclear experts and workers, for your efforts to stabilize the situation in Japan. We also thank Supreme Master Ching Hai for her unconditional aid to the victims, as well as our association's relief team for their tireless endeavors. Our prayers for the smooth recovery of regular daily lives in Japan as humanity share benevolence helps calm the ecosphere.